Okay, good morning, everyone. How are you today? Can you hear me?
Yes.
Good morning, Miss.
Good morning, Miss
How are
Mira.
you today?
Fine, thank you. And you?
See you. All right. We shall start. Okay. By the way, before I start, do you have any question regarding the past lessons? No? All right then. Okay, let me share the screen. As you can see here, we're going to talk about traveling. All right, now we are in this lessons. We're going to learn vocabulary regarding transport and how to ask for travel information and also make hotel bookings. All right, now the first step is look at those pictures here. There are 7 pictures. Which do you think most exciting and which is most comfortable and lastly most interesting? What do you think?
Number 4.
Number 4 looks exciting, interesting, comfortable.
Yes.
Which one?
Number 4 is more interesting.
Yeah. What about number 4? Number 4?
Yes.
What about it? What about number 4? Exciting? Or
Exciting.
is it comfortable?
Exciting.
Okay, let's look one by one. Okay, what about number 1 here? What do you think that is?
Most comfortable.
Most comfortable.
Okay, a hotel, but what kind of hotel? Is it a posh hotel?
Yes.
Posh, very luxurious? Or is it just like an inn?
Very luxurious.
Hotel.
All right, what about number 2? What number 2? What is
Interesting.
it?
Most exciting.
Bajai.
Okay. In
It's
Indian, it's called
comfortable.
Bajaj. Okay, Bajaj.
Bajaj.
Bajaj. But in English, we call it electric auto rickshaw or auto rickshaw for short. Rickshaw. Does anyone know how to spell rickshaw?
No. No, I don't know. No, I don't know.
No. Okay, let me just type.
R-I-C.
Huh? Yes. R-I-C-K. No.
With a K. No, K.
H.
S-H. That's correct.
A-W.
A.
W.
Just like the Japanese rickshaw, Miss Mira.
Yes, that's correct. Very good. Very good. There is if you see old movies about Hong Kong or in China, they pulled the rickshaw, so that is called pulled rickshaw. Pulled. Right, but this one is electric, so it is called electric auto rickshaw or just auto rickshaw for short. Okay, now next picture. What is this?
Bus.
Bus. Okay, with aircon, with TV on the bus.
No.
No?
No. No TV.
Traditional bus.
Mm-hmm.
Very crowded.
Okay, where do you think we can see this? Number 3.
India?
In India?
Could be. Okay, let me make it bigger. Okay, I hope now you can see better. In India, if you look at the people, do they look Indian?
No.
This looks like in well, one of the
Thailand?
Asian country could be
Thailand?
Thailand. Yeah, could be in
Or maybe
Thailand, could be in the Vietnam.
Yes, Vietnam.
All right. What about number 4?
I'm sorry, Miss. It is too noisy.
What picture is number 4?
Miss Mira, it is too noisy there.
Yes, it's a bit noisy there. Maybe you can find somewhere a bit more quiet. Uh, we are quiet here, only Maida and I in this big room. Okay, is this? What do you call this? Is
Beach. Yeah.
very good. I heard that. Okay, can you please spell? Y E or Y A? Y A C. Yes. Okay, that's very good. Now the pronunciation, British would say yeah, yeah, but American usually pronounce it yeah with the little a, yeah, not yacht. Okay, but both are correct. So this is something comfortable or not comfortable? What do you think?
Comfortable.
Comfortable, right? Not like a fishing
Comfortable.
boat, right? Very good. Number 5. What is number 5?
Beach. Is it?
Uh-huh. And what is this called? It's on the beach, that's correct.
Hotel or
Cottage.
in
We
cottage.
call this hut.
Cottage.
Hut. We call it a hut. Okay, so H-U-T. And for long, of course, we call it beach hut. Now be careful when you pronounce the word beach. Long sound, beach. Do not pronounce it with the short sound it. If you pronounce it with the short sound it, then it means something else, something inappropriate. All right. Yeah. Beach. Beach.
Beach.
Beach.
Very good. All right. Number 6. What is this?
Shipboat.
Boat.
Shipboat.
Okay, it's a boat.
It's a boat.
Well, actually, it's a ferry. Well, this is different kind of ferry, but we also call it ferry. Ferry in English means a big boat to transport across a canal, right? Across that's what we call ferry. So it's not always something that looks like the ferry we have from Merak to Bakauheni. Okay, so it's a ferry in Philippines. And number 7, last one.
Train.
Uh, is it the ordinary normal train?
Extraordinary train.
Extraordinary. Okay, the
Yeah.
pronunciation is extraordinary, not extraordinary, but extraordinary. Okay, or we call it a
Extraordinary.
bullet train.
Bullet train.
A bullet train, right? Because it goes very fast, and also the shape is a bit round, like a bullet. Although the real name in Japanese is called Shinkansen. Just for your information. Okay, now from all the 7 pictures, can you tell which, if you were to take a holiday, which would be most exciting? Most exciting?
I choose number 3
Number 3, exciting. Okay, why? Why do you think that's exciting?
because we can see uh, the view of mountain, a beautiful mountain, slowly like that. A crowd people, hot, not there's no AC air conditioning. I like this. Not
Oh, okay, back
don't
to the
have
nature.
AC.
All right. What about most comfortable?
Comfortable.
Number 4.
Number 1 maybe.
Number
Number 1.
1.
Okay, what did
Number
you
1.
say that's number 1?
It's luxurious. It's not hot. Has a lot of good food. I think. Delicious.
A lot of facilities, perhaps.
Facilities.
Comfortable
Okay.
sofa.
Oh, plush. We call it
No
plush.
smoking.
Okay, let me type that. Plush with a sofa. Now, sofa is a set, right? And it's uncountable. If it's only one piece, then we can also call it just, for example, a chair or, mm, well, if you want a one piece, you can also say a piece of sofa. Oh, wait a minute, sorry, a piece of furniture. But now sofa also is countable. It can be used as countable. So sofas is just, well, we can say that now in written English. All right, next, which one would be most interesting?
Six,
Number 6. Why do you think that's interesting?
as it's a new thing for me. I think that's too many people in one ferry.
Is it not scary with so many people
Yes,
just standing without any
it's
guard?
scary and very dangerous for someone who cannot swim, I think.
So you like dangerous sport or dangerous activities, Tani?
No, I don't like.
All right. So, well, actually, the picture, this was taken from a hotel in London.
Oh.
Number 2 is the auto rickshaw in India. Well, that's where it's originated, right? This is a bus in Vietnam, a luxury yacht somewhere, it's not mentioned where. And this is a beach hut in Thailand, and a ferry in the Philippines, and of course, the bullet train in Japan. All right, so now, which you would or you wouldn't like to experience when traveling? For example, uh, Fanny said about being in a ferry here, a bit scary, but maybe that's an interesting activity to do, right? And then November said, but riding a bus here, oh, wait, was it November or somebody else? Sorry. Uh,
February.
okay, riding a bus is exciting. So, which would you or wouldn't you like to experience when traveling? And give the reason why. You, what about the lack of some fresh water here? Does that make you uncomfortable? You don't like it, or it's okay with you? What do you think?
Well, if it was me, I would like to travel with that bullet train.
Mm. What?
The
Hmm?
reason is simple because we didn't have that in Indonesia.
Okay, so you would like, Hendro, you would like to experience excitement or something new?
Yeah, something new and probably excitement either.
Hmm.
Because I like to drive motorcycle fast, so it must be really exciting to go in a train with that speed.
Uh-huh. Okay, that's very good. What about the others? What would you like to experience or what you wouldn't like, you don't want to experience?
I wouldn't like uh,
Yes?
I wouldn't like to go by to number 6.
Okay, why not?
Simple. I cannot swim.
Okay, so you wouldn't like to experience dangers?
Yes, it is very dangerous, I think.
No?
It
Okay,
is.
anybody else have different opinion? You would like to experience comfort, luxury, or would you like to experience adventure and back to nature perhaps? No? Anyone? Anyone else have different opinion?
Perhaps I would like to experience number 5, please.
Excuse me, you would like to experience?
The picture of number 5.
Mm.
A beach hut.
Okay. All right. All right.
Because it seems nature
Huh?
and near beach, so I can relax with my family and feel the nature.
Okay. All right. All right. Let's move to the next one now. So vocabulary about transport. All right. You are going to listen to 10 announcements. I'm going to pause at each one. Okay. Where would you hear those announcements? Okay. So listen. The first one.
Lesson 6. On the road. Lesson 6, Listening 1.
Okay, you can increase the volume yourself because if I raise up the volume here, I might have a feedback because Maida is sitting across from me. All right, so just turn up the volume.
1.
Flight BA712 for Miami, Florida is now boarding at gate 93. Flight BA712 for Miami, Florida is now boarding at gate 93.
Where would you hear that?
Airport.
At the airport. Very
Airport.
good. What words gave the answer away? How
Board.
could it?
Flight.
Okay, boarding. Okay, boarding. What else?
Flight number.
Flight. Okay, flight BA712. Very good. Flight, boarding. And one more.
Number of gate.
All right, gate 93. Very good, gate. So flight, boarding, gate. Very good. Next announcement.
2.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is the 1046 Intercity 125 to Edinburgh, calling at York, Durham, Berwick and Edinburgh Waverley Station. Would any people not wishing to travel, please leave the train now.
Well, would you hear that?
Train station.
Hey,
Train station.
okay, what's the keyword?
Intercity train and
Station, plane.
The name of the cities. If you hear a list of names, well, several cities, does it mean that it's always train? Can it be a bus?
Yes, it can be bus.
So something else that he said.
Leave the train for
train
anyone who's
and
not traveling.
station.
Please leave the train now. Okay, so he mentioned the train. Leave the train now. Anyone not wishing to travel, please leave the train now. Okay, very good. Next announcement.
3.
Mind the gap.
Can you also hear the background sound?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Yes, I can hear the background sound.
She said, mind the gap. So where that is? Where can you hear that? Sorry? Where could you hear that?
Metro station?
Yes, it's an MRT station. Very good, MRT or metro station. Metro is, well, what do you call it? The Americans call it metro. British would say underground. Okay, MRT, underground or metro station. Very good. Next.
4.
This is a security announcement. With the owner of a black briefcase left in the duty-free store, please return and claim. The owner of a black briefcase, please return to the duty-free store and reclaim it. Thank you.
Where can we hear that announcement? Can you pick up a word? Okay, let me replay that a little bit.
4.
This is a security announcement. With the owner of a black briefcase left in the duty-free store, please return and claim. The owner of a black briefcase, please return to the duty-free store and reclaim it. Thank you.
Supermarket. At the supermarket, maybe?
Almost.
Airport, I
Airport,
think.
that's
Security
interesting.
check.
Right, you would hear it in the airport because she mentioned duty-free store. Duty-free. Duty-free store. Okay, somebody left the black briefcase. Briefcase is the, what's it, bag, the small bag where you usually put your documents and to take it to work, to the office, is a briefcase. Right, let me type that. Type. Okay, that's a briefcase. Okay, next announcement.
5.
This is your captain speaking again, folks. We're running into a little turbulence ahead. Could all passengers return to their seats and fasten their seatbelts? Thank you.
In the airplane? In the airplane?
Yes, in the
Cockpit.
airplane.
In the cockpit.
Yep. Okay. What words gave the answer?
Turbulence.
This is your
Turbulence.
speaking.
And before that, this is your
Captain speaking.
this is your captain speaking. Very good. And then
Passengers, I think.
passengers. Well, what about train,
Visit.
bus? We also call them
Yeah.
passengers, right?
Yes.
So maybe not passengers. Another word. Fasten your seatbelt.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Fasten with fasten your seatbelt. Well, we wear seat belts in cars, for example, but maybe not on a bus, all right? Fasten your seat belt. Okay, very good. As an airplane, next announcement.
Would all drivers please proceed to the car decks and return to their vehicles, as we will be docking shortly. Would all drivers please proceed to the car decks and return to their vehicles, as we will be docking shortly. Foot passengers may proceed to deck 2.
Okay, I think it's a bit noisy. I'm going to replay. Okay, may I ask everybody to mute the microphone, and when you wish to speak, you can unmute it. Okay, let me play again.
Their vehicles. As we ahead, could all passengers return to their seats and fasten their seatbelts? Thank you.
6.
Would all drivers please proceed to the car decks and return to their vehicles, as we will be docking shortly. Would all drivers please proceed to the car decks and return to their vehicles, as we will be docking shortly. Foot passengers may proceed to deck 2.
Okay, it's the word dock.
I think it's ship. Ferry, yeah. Ferry or ship.
Yes, very good. It's on a ferry because it said that all drivers please proceed to the car decks. Okay, and decks and plural decks and the level, and to dock. Well, the dock is it's like terminal for ferry, for ship. To dock means to reach the port, the seaport, and get the passenger and the load of, that's the dock. Okay, we'll be docking shortly. Very good. Next announcement.
7.
That'll be 550, please.
And listen for the background noise, background sound. Yeah.
And return to their vehicles as we will be docking shortly. Foot passengers may proceed to deck 2.
7.
That'll be 550, please.
Where would you hear that announcement?
Is it train, Miss?
On board the train, you can hear the wheels of the train, right? Dick, 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 dick.
Yes.
And he said there'll be 550. So this is said the train officer is collecting the fee or the fare of the train. So train, oops. Not collecting the tickets, but collecting the fare. Now we use fare. Fare is the cost, but we use fare for train, for bus, for taxi. We say trains. We say fare. Okay, the train fare, taxi fare, bus fare. Because it can be plural, fares. The pronunciation is the same as when we say this one, fare. The same, fare and fare. Okay, next announcement.
8.
Tickets, please.
On the train.
Where is that? That is also on the train. All right, very good. On the train. Next.
9.
The next station is Piccadilly Circus. Change at Piccadilly Circus for the Bakerloo line.
The next station. Okay, let me repeat that a little bit.
The next station is Piccadilly Circus. Change at Piccadilly Circus for the Bakerloo line.
Where do you think that is? Well, the previous one could hear the wheels of the train very loudly, tick, 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 tick. But this one a bit smooth. Smooth. Let me type smooth. But we could still hear like the rail, right? So it is also a train, but the bullet train, or British also call it tube train. Tube or bullet train. Well, tube is, sorry, the underground. All right, underground train. So it's called tube train. Tube or underground. Underground is for short. All right, next, the last one.
10.
Hastings, this is Hastings. This service terminates here. All change, please. Passengers wishing to travel to Ashford, please proceed to platform 1. Hastings, this is Hastings. This service terminates here.
Where can you hear that? Hastings, this is Hastings. Passengers wishing to travel. Okay, let me play that a bit.
Hastings, this is Hastings. This service terminates here. All change, please. Passengers wishing to travel to Ashford, please proceed to platform 1. Hastings, this is Hastings. This service terminates here.
The service terminates here. Terminates. End. Okay, I'm going to. Hastings, this is Hastings. The service terminates here. So is it a train on motion? Or is it a train approaching the last station?
Approaching the last station.
Last station.
Because it says the service terminates here. So that's the end of all journeys. And he also said, all change, please. So nobody should stay on the train, should get off the train. All right. Now, can you think of any more forms of transport? We've heard about train or bullet train, tube train, airplane. What else?
ferry,
Okay, you can type on the chat. What else? Any kind of transport. How do you travel? You always just bus? Yes, very good. Taxi with an I. Okay, good. What else? Anybody here ride motorcycle or motorbike for short? Yes, okay, motorcycle or motorbike. Anything else? How do we get to places? A horse, Gojek? Yes, okay. That's a very good one. Bicycle, okay, that's correct. Anything else? Okay, now train is usually from one city to another city, but within a city, okay, within a city, Jakarta had this, well, many years ago. That would be my grandma's era. We call it TRAM, tram. A tram only consists of one or two cars. Okay, a train we call gerbong, but in English we call car, also a car. So a tram would consist of only one or two cars, and it travel within a city, just going around blocks. Okay, tram. Anything else? Car, tram, bicycle. Anybody ride a horse? Is it possible to transport to move from one place to another riding a horse?
Yes, it's possible in
Yes.
my in
Oh,
difficult field. We can go there by a horse.
by horse. Okay, you ride a horse, no family, or
No,
on the cart?
no, I don't ride the horse, but
You saw.
I saw it.
Ah, okay. So cart, or if we look at the old movies about well, America, in the West era, call it Wild West, then it's also called wagon, right? Okay, that's very good. And then remember we talk about this in India, rickshaw or Bajaj. Oh, you wrote rickshaw, Risa. Thank you. Good. Okay. Anything else? Or on foot. We call it on foot to walk to the office. Well, it's not really what is that? It's a mode of transport, but not vehicle. Vehicle. Vehicle, plural vehicles. All right. Now, which can you get off? Which can you get on? And which can you get into, get out, off, and ride. So for example, ride a horse. Okay, anything else to collocate with ride?
Ride a motorcycle, bicycle.
Okay, motorcycle or bike. Or bicycle or bike, very good. What about get off?
Get
Or
off the
get on?
train.
Get off the train, okay, good.
Get on the bus.
Get off the bus.
Okay, so let's write it. Get on. The opposite is to get on and get off. So I would just write get on or get off a bus.
Train. Get off the
Train.
train.
Okay, what else?
Get off.
Get off the car.
Sorry?
Get off the car. Get into the car.
Oh, that's a very good one. Get into car, but before we get into, what about get on? Anything else with get on? Get on or get off? Well, in English, they differentiate between to get on, which actually we go inside the vehicle, right? But somehow in English, we cannot say we get into a bus. We get on the bus. And then a plane.
Get on the plane.
Get
Get on or get off the plane. Ferry. Coach. You remember a coach? A coach is British for bus. We've already mentioned that. Get anything else? Can also say get on motorbike, but we as the passengers. All right, so also cycle or motorbike. Now get into
the car.
Yes, or get out of. Out of.
Out of.
Car. Anything else? Well, before we mentioned taxi. And
Get into the cab.
Rickshaw.
Get into the cab.
Get into a cab. Yes, you can. Get in. Get into, not get in, sorry. You're right. Thank you. Get into a cab. Cab is informal word for taxi. The meaning is the same as taxi. Okay, very good. Very good. Now, make word webs for some of the form of transport. Well, now we're looking at the webs. This is what we call the webs. All right, so here we have 3 places, people, and the verbs. We've heard from the announcement at the airport, duty-free shop, and the gate. Can you think of anything else that relate to places? Yeah, let's try places or about places. Anything else other than airport, duty-free shop, and gate? From the announcement?
Platform maybe?
Yes,
Security.
platform. Yes, platform. What
Security
else?
check.
Sorry?
Security check.
Can you type it, please? You can add in the chat. Security check. Yes. Well, she mentioned about hold on, what is that? Anyone? Oh, you mean not from the recording? Okay. A security check or immigration would be checkpoints, station. Yep, very good. Anything else? Yes, that's correct, Doc. Terminal, right? And gate, well, not mentioned. Information center, yes, you could. Yep. Okay, usually if there is a place where you can find the lost and found, check-in counter, very good. Check-in is spelled with a hyphen, like this, check-in, very good. Now, lost and found counter.
Gate.
Wow, it's noisy. Neda is hiding. The police is chasing someone. No, Veda is not hiding. She's right in front of me. All right. Anything else about the places? Places when we travel? What about immigration counter? Hmm? And also there's one that we call custom. Custom is for, it's also a counter, but sometimes we just for short call it custom. How to call health center in the airport? What kind of health center? Health center is a clinic or what do you mean? Dorita, can you be more specific? What health center are you talking? Oh, clinic. Yes, we can just say clinic. Very good. Anything else? Anybody? Smoking room. Yes, of course. Oh, very good. Baggage claim. Yep. Cinema counter. Ticket counter. We call it ticket counter. Well, in the cinema, at the cinema, we don't call it ticket counter, but box office. Okay, at the cinema, box office. So box office is where you buy the ticket. Toilet, okay. Toilet, we talked about toilet in the last class. Toilets could be the little cubicle or the place where we sit on. Okay, very good. Nursing room, yes. Very good. Anything else? When we travel? And when we travel by bus, we also have bus stop, not terminal. Bus stop is, you know, the one on the way, several stops, that bus stop. But then when you reach at the end of the journey, it's called terminal. Quarantine, okay, yes, there is, but you don't want to go there, the quarantine room. Uh-huh. Anything else? No? Okay, let's go to the next one. At the airport. Prayer room, right. Okay, that's very good. Okay, people now, regarding the airplane. Pilot, flight attendants. Flight attendant is neutral, but we want, we can say steward for the male, plural stewards, and stewardess. And plural, of course, stewardesses. Oh, you write that. Very good, Fanny. Anything else? That's officer, yes. Traffic control. Oh, yes, very good. By sometime, if you get on the airplane, the captain might introduce the crew. So we have the purser. Purser is someone who don't just keep the money, but a purser is in charge of, you know, all the transaction. For example, if you want to buy duty free on board, if you want to well, ask for medicine, that's in charge, the purser. Okay, flight technician, okay, that's correct. Passengers, of course, passengers. Machinist or machinist, no, mechanic actually. Mechanics can be plural. Cashier, cashier at the airport or airport staff, okay, or we call them ground staff. Anybody on the ground. Security officer, of course. Yep, security officer, very good. Yep, that's correct. Hmm. All right, that's about it, I think. Traffic controller. Oh, what about a pilot and co-pilot? Ah, don't forget the co-pilot. All right. Now, what about the verb we can use with plane? Yep. Departure, that's very good. Delay, yes. Fasten the seatbelt, very good. All are good. Arrival, yes, or the verb arrive, very good. Cancel, yes. Okay, good. Well, you can have a so take off. The opposite of take off is to
Yeah. Masih on.
no take off. The plane takes off, but going to land.
Bukan
Oh yes, land.
English Pak.
Yes,
English
very
Pak.
good. Land, landing, very
Ya
good.
dari
To land.
KPU biar dia
Postpone.
itu.
We
Yang di
don't usually say
itulah.
postpone for flight schedule. We say delay. Okay, can anyone think of any
Kayaknya tadi sudah.
of more words here, either places, people, or the verbs? Boarding, that's a good one, to board. Anything else about places, people, or verbs? Well, we have what we call departure hall, and of course, arrival hall. That's, we call it hall because it's a big place open, right? For those who arrive and to depart. And well, if how about destination? Oh yes, that you could. Very good, destination. What about the lounge? Lounge is the place where you can sit waiting for your flights to take off. So we call it departure lounge. Once you get a ticket, okay, you are let in. Your ticket has been checked, so you just sit and wait to get to board the plane. So that's departure lounge. I'm not talking about the lounge where you have to pay or use your credit card to get some meal or wait. That's also a lounge. And so we have immigration control, passport control. What else? Airport lobby. Which one is the airport lobby? Which one is the airport lobby? A lobby in the airport. Well, is that a lobby? A lobby is where you can, where there is sofa, where you can sit and wait for your car to pick you up or before you get inside the airport. So maybe not an airport lobby. Front hall. We just say maybe, I don't know about other airports, but at Soekarno-Hatta here in Cengkareng, we call it just a drop-off point. So it means that passengers can only, be dropped. And then the car, which dropped them off, has to continue. Baggage claim, yes. Very good. Okay, I think that's about it, right? What else? We have duty free. Oh, don't forget now, at Soekarno-Hatta, we also have these coffee shops, right? Or the restaurants, more restaurants at the airport. Okay, very good, very good. Let's continue now. Now, these are the travel situation, okay, one by one. You are going to hear two dialogues, right? Think of two questions you expect to hear in each one. For example, when you want to ask about train information, what kind of question would you ask? You can type on the chat. You want to ask for train information, what would you ask? Very good. Yep, what time the train leaves or departs? Okay, good. Anything else? The schedule, yes. Very good. What time the next train to Bandung? Okay, the next train, good, good. Anything else? You ask about the time it leaves or depart. What about the time it arrives? How much is the fare? Okay, the ticket fare, FA, ticket price, ticket fare, or the ticket. How much is the ticket? Okay, so it's a call a fare. Okay, very good, very good. What about the next station? Yep. Which platform? Yes, very good. Okay, now, what about the next one? Booking a hotel room. What would you ask about? Sorry. Yep, the price, of course. What else?
Location.
Sorry?
Location.
Bed size,
Location.
yep. Facilities, yep. Room type, yes, very good. Breakfast time, yes. Breakfast time, or whether breakfast is included in the price, very good. Wi-Fi password, the key. Yes, Wi-Fi. You can't live without Wi-Fi, can you? All right. Why? Anything else? Smoking room. Okay. Okay. Good. Good. Smoking or non-smoking. Check it. Check in and check out time. Yep. Definitely. Very good. Very good. Okay. Now look at these sentences here. Okay. Only from 1 to 5. What dialogues are they from? This conversation, 1 to 5. Asking about a train stay information or something else. Booking a hotel room. Uh-huh. Oh, Hendro mentioned about children playground at the hotel. Yep. Okay. Swimming pool perhaps. Hotel information or booking a room. Very good. Now, can you try to fill in the gaps? Fill in the gaps. Can you try? What about number 1? What question would be in 1A? This one? Should be. Okay, what about question 2? Question 2, would you think this is asking for a hotel, a booking hotel or train information or something else? Fine. Train information. Okay, single written, what does it mean? What are they talking about? Number 2, single or written, what is it? Ah, yes, very good. One way or two ways, or it's okay, we call it single or return. Okay, for airplane, we American would also say a round trip. Round trip is the same as return. Okay, very good. What about number 3, first or standard? Is it asking for a train or a hotel room? Okay, the class of what? Train? Yes, it's a train class or type. Very good. Plane? Plane would usually say economy, business, or first. Okay, good. Number 4, is this a train information or booking a hotel room? Number 4. Okay, can you fill out the gap now for A? It's a hotel, that's correct. Can you try to fill in the gap for A? Is there a breakfast? What kind of breakfast? Okay, good. What, anything else? Any other possible question? Okay, if you ask what kind of breakfast, do you think the answer would be yes? Maybe without yes, right? What kind of breakfast? Then the answer could be a continental breakfast. But you like a breakfast? Okay, can be. But if you are booking a hotel, do you think the officer would ask you there? Would ask you whether you want to have a breakfast? Oh, okay, good, good. All right. Number 5, where is this about train information or booking a hotel? Train information. Okay. And what would the question here in the gap? What time? Okay, what time? But the train, what time the train leaves? B. But if you ask, what time will it arrive? Will it arrive? What time will it arrive? Okay, so let me type that for you. Okay, now what schedule of arrival? Okay, again, if you ask a person, would you answer, if you ask an officer, okay, you are the passenger and you ask for the officer to buy the ticket, would he or she, the officer, say Sunday about 10 o'clock? So B, Sunday about 10 o'clock would be our answer or the officer's answers? The officer. About? Officer answer about 10 o'clock? No, it's actually our answer. So what would the question be? Our question, the question from the, and then we answer Sunday about 10 o'clock. What do you think the officer would ask? Okay, when will you leave? Something like that. Very good. Okay. Now, so you get an idea about the conversation, right? So you also try to complete this. Now, and unfortunately for the next exercise, you cannot do it in pair. So you have to do it individually. Try to put the sentences in the correct order. Number one has been given as the answer here. So this is the first line. Hello, National Rate Inquiry, Tracy speaking. How may I help you? Okay, so what would be the answer? Put them in order. Number 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on. All right, they are how many? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 numbers altogether. Good, good. Anybody else? Okay. Looking good. What about this one here? Don't forget this. Okay, all looks good. Uh-huh. Hmm. All right, looks good, looks good. Now, let's check your answers. All right, let's check your answer. I'm going to play the audio.
Lesson 6. Listening 2.
Hello, National Rail Inquiries. Tracy speaking. How may I help you?
Oh, hello. I'd like to ask about trains from London to Edinburgh.
When for?
This Sunday at around 10 o'clock.
Hold on a second. Right, there's one at 10 o'clock from King's Cross, which reaches Edinburgh at 3:21, or there's one at 10:30, which gets in at 4:06.
And how much is it?
Single return.
Return, please.
First or standard?
Oh, standard.
That's £66, and there are no time restrictions on that ticket.
Okay, thanks very much.
Thanks for calling. Bye.
Ah, did you get the correct answer? Yes, very good. Very good, except that I think somebody missed this one. So this, hold on a second, that would be after this Sunday around 10. This Sunday around 10, then hold on a second. Okay, very good, very good. Any question? No? Okay, this is the symbol for pound sterlings, but we don't usually say 66 pounds sterling. We just say 66 pounds. Okay, so 66 pounds. There. If there is the cents, then we would usually say 66 pounds 90. Or sometimes we can also just say 66.90. So we don't usually say 66 pounds 90 pence. Pence is like the cents in American dollar and cent, but in English, pound and pence. Okay, very good. Any question regarding any of the vocabulary here? Okay. What does it mean here? There are no time restriction on that ticket. What do you think that means? No time limit. Okay, so what does it mean? No time limit. Very good. So she asked about the flight from 10, but if she does not use it, does not travel at 10, then she can use the ticket at another time. So maybe she changed her mind or something comes up. So she travels at 12 or 1. Okay, very good. So no time restrictions. Can use anytime. Yes, that's correct, Fanny. Very good. Very good. Shall we continue? Okay, now, well, I'm sorry to say you cannot do in pair at the moment here. Okay, so I'm just going to skip to number 3. Okay, so this is imagine you are going to fly from London to your hometown. So where's your hometown? Jakarta, Bandung, Surabaya, whichever from your hometown. Okay, now please make a dialogue, but a thing just prepare and then I'm going to pair you. Okay, one is the officer of the counter, ticket counter, and the other would be the passenger. Okay, about flying from London to your hometown. Or if you'd like, you can also change London here from Berau to Surabaya, perhaps. All right. So let's see who's here. Are you, well, think prepare by heart. Let me take first the participant. Participant who's not here. So we have Maida, Anita already. Anybody else? Video, Vedarini and video. Vedarini, video. Oh, okay, video is here. Okay, we have 20 people. Okay, the first one, so Rizky, Maruli, Agus. Raja, are you ready? Raja and Ifa. Raja, can you please be the passenger? And Ifa, you are the ticket officer.
Hello? Hello?
Ifa, can you hear us, Ifa?
Okay. Hello, Eurotravel. How may I help you?
Hello. I'd like to ask about ticket to London. How much?
That's 50 pounds. And there are no
Excuse me, ask about the ticket, single or return?
Oh yeah, okay, okay. Single or return?
Single. Single or return. Hello?
Okay. For when?
This Sunday at around 10.
Hold on a second. Okay, right. There's one at 10 from King's Cross, which reaches London at 3:21. Okay, so
And how much?
that's 50 pounds. So would you like to order the ticket?
Okay.
Yes. Okay, thank you.
You're
Okay,
welcome.
that's very good. Very good. Now, please remember the example here is for trains. And now you are flying from London to your hometown or
Yes.
from
I'm
where
sorry,
you are
my bad.
working now. Okay, for example, now from where? I don't know, Aceh to maybe your home is in Bandung, for example. Okay, for train to fly. Okay, next pair would be Nurita and Vedarini. Nurita, would you be the ticket officer?
Okay.
And Vedarini, you're the passenger.
May I start? Hello, Surabaya Travel. How may I help you?
Okay, yes. I would like to ask about ticket from Jakarta to Surabaya.
Okay, we have in 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, and 15 o'clock. What do you want?
I want. Okay. I want. Excuse me. Apa? Would you like? I want to. Can you repeat that?
Okay, we the plane schedule on 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, and 15 o'clock.
Okay.
3 o'clock. Okay, 3
3
o'clock.
o'clock. 3 o'clock.
Is there a seat in window at 10 o'clock? Hello, Miss.
Yes. Okay. You want single or return?
Mm, okay, return.
Return. Okay. Uh, first or standard?
I want business class.
Oh, business class. Okay. 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 Do you know the fare?
I want to ask you that.
Okay.
How much
The
the cost?
fare is 1 million. 1 million for one trip and 2 million for round.
Okay.
Okay, so
Okay. So you choose on 10 o'clock with return, yes or not? And the business class, yes. Right.
Yes, yes, right.
Okay, I will book it for you.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Thank you for
okay, that's
calling
very
Surabaya
good.
Travel.
Thank you. Very good. All right, next pair would be Lydia and Video. Lydia, can you please be the passenger and Video who are the ticket officer?
Hello, good morning. Can you hear my voice?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Good morning.
Okay,
Yes.
Lydia, can you hear us?
Yes, miss.
Okay, can you please be the passenger?
Okay.
Uh,
Hello.
uh, Video, can you start again, please?
Okay, okay. Good morning. I'm from Indonesian travel. Uh,
Okay, good morning.
Good morning. How may I help you?
I want to buy from Gorontalo to Jakarta for next week. Is it still available?
Yes, there's one ticket available.
Um, what time?
Can you repeat,
Hello?
please?
What time
Uh,
is still available?
it's 10 o'clock at the morning. If you want.
Oh no, I prefer to morning flight.
Yes, there's one available. If you want to book it, I can help you right now.
How much?
It's 2 million.
Yeah, for single trip.
Yes, it's for the single trip. If you want a return, it's 4 million.
4 million? Okay, I'll take that.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, very good. Next pair would be, let me see, uh, Ari and Risa. Ari, can you please be the ticket officer and Risa, you can be the passenger.
Hello. Hello, this is the travel agent. May I help you?
Hello?
Hello, this is the travel agent. May I help you?
Hold on, Risa, can you hear us? Risa? Okay, only Ari. Ari and Autia. Autia, can you hear us? No? Yeah, no? Okay, what about Ari and Maida then?
Hello.
Hello, this is a travel agent. May I help you, miss? Hello?
Hello.
Hello, this is...
Hi.
Hello, good morning. This is with the travel agent. May I help you, miss?
I'm sorry, I can hear you.
Hello? Hello,
Yeah,
miss.
hello, Adi.
Can you hear my voice?
Yeah, I
Yes.
can hear you.
Hello, miss. This is with the travel agent. May I help you, miss?
Yeah, I'm Maida. I like to ask about the schedule from London to Jakarta.
From London to Jakarta. Okay, hold on a second. Just one at 10 o'clock and then one at 14 o'clock.
Okay.
Which one do you like?
Mm, I like the 1 o'clock.
Okay. In business or economic class?
Business, please.
Single or return?
I want a single for 2 passengers.
Single for 2 passengers.
Yeah. How much?
It is.
How much the price?
It is 5 million.
Okay. I'll book that, please.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Yeah, you're welcome.
Done? Okay, thank you. Last pair we Anita and Fanny. Fanny, can you hear us?
Yes, I can hear you, Miss.
Okay, and Anita, are you there? Anita?
Hello.
Okay, maybe Anita cannot hear us
Yes,
clearly.
yes, ma'am.
Oh, okay. Anita and Fanny. Anita, can you please be the ticket officer? And Fanny, you'll be the passenger.
Yes, Miss.
Hello, Anita Travel here. How may I help you?
Hello, I'd like to ask a ticket from London to Jakarta.
Yes, ticket to from what? To Jakarta?
Yes, from Bandung to Jakarta, Miss Anita.
From Bandung to Jakarta. Yes, you can get flying at 6 o'clock in the morning, and in the afternoon you can get at 3 o'clock maybe.
I would like to take in the afternoon, Miss Anita, on 3 o'clock.
Okay.
How much is it?
Five.
Sorry.
500.
500. Okay. Okay, Miss Anita, thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Well, you can't really tell the person name, right? Oh, anyway, if you say, Sesi here, or Anita's here, how may I help you? Then you know the person's name. Okay, very good. We still have time for one more pair. That would be Kai and Diana. Hi, are you here? Kai and Diana? Kai? Kai is,
November, Miss.
okay, cannot hear us. Kai cannot hear us. Diana, can you hear us? Diana?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, Kai cannot hear us. Okay, Kai and, sorry? Kai and November, okay, you would like to try? Go ahead. November, you'll be the ticket officer and Diana, you're the passenger.
Okay.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Madam Sweet Travel Agent, November is here. What can I do for you?
Hello. I'd like to ask about ticket from Aceh to Palembang.
When? For?
In this Sunday.
Okay, there's one at 10 o'clock or there's one at 10:30. Which one do you like?
I would like 10 o'clock.
10 o'clock, okay. Do you know the price?
No, how much is it?
At this moment it is expensive, 10 billion.
Oh, so
Do you want to get it?
how many is it?
10 billion.
How much is it?
10 billion.
Yes. 10 billion.
Yes.
Any others?
More expensive, 15 billion.
Okay, then I'll choose the 10 million.
10 billion.
Okay. For two person, right?
Two passengers.
It's
Okay.
single.
Single.
Yes, single.
Okay, thank you. And how will you pay the bill?
Maybe
Transfer or
with a
what?
credit card.
Credit card. Okay.
It's a credit card.
Okay.
Can I?
We will send you the number of our bank number. Thank you.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Okay, don't go back there. It's too expensive.
Yes, I choose a single then.
Okay, we can have a quick conversation for one more pair. Raja and, well, who hasn't got a turn? I forgot now. Raja and, who hasn't got a turn? Raja and Risa, you've got a turn. Video. Lydia, have you got a turn, Lydia?
Yes, Miss?
Have you got a turn?
Turn?
You have?
Yes,
Okay.
I did.
Okay, what about Raja and Hendro? You haven't got a turn, right? Raja and Hendro?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Raja, can you please be the officer and Hendro, you're the customer, the passenger. Raja, can you hear us? Wait a minute, Raja, can you hear us? Okay, maybe not. Okay, wait a minute, Hendro, I'm finding a partner. Who hasn't got a turn? I forgot now. Ari, you have a turn. Dia, can you hear us?
Yes, I'm here, Miss.
Okay, you haven't got a turn, have you?
Not yet, not yet.
Okay, Dia, you can be the passenger, and Hendro, you can be the officer.
Okay.
Hello, Dia.
Hello, Hendro.
Wait a minute, you don't know Dia's name, right?
Oh.
You're the ticket officer.
Okay. Good afternoon, Miss.
Good afternoon.
What can I do for you?
I would like to ask about the plane from Jakarta to Surabaya.
What time you prefer to?
The time, I would like to go about around 10.
Okay, is it single or return?
Single trip.
Okay, in what class? Pardon me.
I would like in economy class.
Okay. Will you please to wait a minute? We're processing your request.
Okay, I'll be waiting.
Okay, Miss, this is your ticket, and our officer will get you to the boarding.
I don't know the price yet.
Oh, the price.
How about the price?
Since you were going on the business class, it will be 2.5 million.
I'm asking about the economy class, by the way.
Oh, the economic class. Sorry, the economic seat is already the economic seat. Oh, we found you one seat for you. It's
Okay.
only cost 1.5 million.
Okay, I'll take it.
Okay, Miss, thank you for your time.
Okay.
Okay, thank you for calling. Thank you for calling. Thank you. All right, that's good. Now, usually when we ask about the ticket, we can say, how much is it? How much is it, or how much does it cost? Okay, then what time is available? It's mean that you're asking for the available ticket. Okay, and then thank you for calling. Don't forget to thank you for calling.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you for calling. And have a nice day.
Yes, very good. Now, do you have any question about the conversation practice we have today? No? All right, then actually we are going to use the next page in our next meeting. Okay, that's about hotel reservation. So meantime, please, after this class, have a look at this and maybe find words that you're not familiar with, or practice with somebody in the office perhaps. All right. So if you have no question, that is all from me today. Thank you very much for joining us. I'll see you again next week. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Miss.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.